I just want you to focus. Pull me in, pull me closer. Give me that diagnosis. Blow my mind like explosions. Just one touch leaves me helpless. On repeat like it's endless. Then she turned to a white dress. Look so good, damn, you did this, yeah. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm AmberCarolynn and welcome to my channel. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Today we're going to do a general reading for my Libra folks. Yeah, if you'd like to book a personal reading, head to AmberCarolynn.com. Also, hit up the tip jar if you're feeling generous. If you want to, donate to the channel, donate to me. You never know, support the cause. And then also, if you want to follow me on any of my social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff, see what I have going on over there, more messages, cool, fun stuff, head to the description box below. Other than that, we are going to go ahead and get into your reading, Libras. So, actually, the deck, this is my bag. This is, my mom calls this my bag of worship. It's like Amber and her bag of worship. But the deck, that came out. Okay, maybe these are coming out. I found this at work last week. I found two feathers, and then like some crazy stuff happened in my life after that. So maybe you guys are getting messages. Definitely take omens, like if you're seeing bird feathers or anything like that. But yeah, my mom calls that my bag of worship. It's just my work bag. It's the bag that I just carry all of my like. Hold on, set up. All right. Yeah, it's this bag that I just carry all of my like my tarot stuff, crystals, when I'm, going to work and stuff. All right, anywho, we are gonna go ahead and look at the Libra's energy. What's going on? So at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle. You set your intention, say a prayer, whatever it is that you want to get out of this experience. Kind of put that out into the air, put that out into the universe. I'm gonna shuffle and go ahead and give you your messages. All right. Libra, I hope all is well, Libra. I hope all is well. This is for all my Libra folk. Okay. What's going on, Libra? Yeah, I was kind of getting that, y'all. You guys are getting messages. Maybe you are speaking messages or receiving messages. But there's something about like truths around you. And I guess that's why I pulled out this bird feather here. Because, bird feathers, they not only kind of symbolize, like, they say your heart needs to be as light as a feather, or but it's not more so going that direction. It's more of kind of like allowing the truth to flow, allowing it to be free in that essence. Like there's information, because they also call the birds the messengers, the spirits. So like there could be like messages that are coming to you, or there could be messages that you need to give. This has a lot to do around like your voice, because I was kind of getting this card, and this card could have gives the energy of like anger, or kind of like masking anger or wearing anger could be at sometimes. And I feel like this energy is coming from, because there's something that you really want to do, or there's something that you're wanting to go towards or acknowledge, because you know that if you go towards this or acknowledge it, it's going to kind of free you up or move you towards the light. So I feel like you sit, and you maybe even at nighttime you're in your bed and you think about this, like, I'm capable of doing this, or saying this truth, or living this truth. I'm capable of doing this, right? But maybe there could be like people around, or even yourself, right, that doubts you, or they play this, they put you kind of inside this drum, right, and they're kind of controlling the motions,
and it's kind of keeping you away from actually diving into the light or going towards the light. And so it's like you've been living in this shadow of anger, this mask of anger, right? Because you're not like living in the space that you want to live in. You're not living in the truth that you would actually like to be in. You're not being able to speak it, live it, go after it, go for it. And I feel like you kind of are longing for that. And I feel like maybe there are signs and synchronicities that have been coming to kind of clarify or give you an idea or push you closer to moving or making the decision to kind of get, yeah, from under whoever this person's foot is. This person could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Doesn't have to be. But they could just be a very stubborn person, or you could have to rely on them for like financial reasons. Maybe they pay your bills or something like that, right? There's some sense of control that is here, but it's like it's time for you to stop letting this person or this energy, or like I said, it could even be yourself, right? And this, see, the Nine of Pentacles is here because it's like it's time for you to gain your independence, reap what it is that you really deserve, and move away from this kind of energy. Because some of you, it's you're sabotaging yourself, you're hurting yourself, you're walking like you're stopping yourself from this true abundance and happiness, right? You're playing the beat, right? You're playing it. But for other you, it's been it's tied to finances and stuff like that. But for others of you, these are the people or the energies that are in your life that are kind of, kind of playing you in this field and keeping you away from where it is that you want to go. At the end of the day, this needs to change because um, this is in your destiny. It's written. God, God has the last laugh. God's the one who says what goes. So this is just a time where things just start to fall in line. Yeah. Yeah. So here this there is a need for you to be very smart with your finances. This also is if you're dealing with someone who this confirms. If you're dealing with someone who like you um rely on them financially, or like, yeah, if you rely on them financially or they hold money over your head or something of that sort, you guys kind of have that in like relationship, like this is your time to start like being smart with your finances and being smart with the money. So maybe like, you know saving, not letting them know everything, starting to set things up, changing bank accounts, something of that sort, where it's putting yourself in a better position, in a position that actually will help you move or get closer to where it is that you know that you need to be. So it's kind of like thinking smart. Yeah, because there's some type of opportunity here, and I feel like you need to be mindful of the information that you exchange with the people around you at this time as well. Maybe there is some type of opportunity, maybe there is some type of offer here that you've received, and I feel like I feel like you're not really truly seeing the abundance of it in front of you. So definitely don't take any, especially any new opportunities that are around for granted. I don't think that would be very smart. But I also am kind of seeing too where it's like somebody wants you to feel this way. Like somebody wants you to not see the opportunities, or even it could be like a part of yourself, right? Your shadow kind of working against you, so that you can confront it and really make the decisions and choices that you need. So take whatever resonates. But I am kind of seeing that this is a need for you to to tap out of um, this energy that brings in this kind of like you need to tap out of that, right? That discontentment, that dissatisfaction, that I have nothing in my cup, right? You need to tap out of that energy, even if it's a person or whatever it is, because there's abundance and happiness that is in front of you and it wants to come towards you. But I feel like you know what it is. It could be your inner self, right? So that would take more of like shadow work to heal and fix, right? Or it could literally just be a person or a situation. And it's like it's time to drop it. It's time to walk away, remove your energy fully, and focus on yourself. Either way it go, it's just like time for you to drop the ball or drop the cards on whatever is going against you, whatever is not serving you. Most of this is a mindset, but also this is also like emotional attachments here as well. It's like drop that shit so that you can go towards what's going to make you happy, because you've been aware that this hasn't made you happy for a very long time. So it's like, yeah, making the choice like to choose happiness, understanding that you're worth happiness, understanding that you're worth abundance, understanding that you're worth people and energies that value you and want to celebrate you and your successes. Um, and it's not that you're like, it's not unrealistic. There are good people in this world, and you can surround yourself with them if you choose to manifest it. But the only way they're going to be able to come in is if all the yucky people get out, because good people don't want to be like, they're not friends with yucky people. They don't, so it's kind of like, um, be what it is that you want to attract, and it'll come. So know that, Let's look into your finances over here. What's going on with my Libra's finances? But I definitely do see that there's good news on the way, especially, here. I just think you need to start playing your game smart and being like, and just cutting the bullshit, no matter how emotionally distraught it may be or confusing because you've relied, or this person has been this, or this isn't going, it's kind of like that, whatever that excuse is that's actually in the way of you just kind of really transforming and no longer being who it is that you are now, but being who it is that you've always wanted to be. As soon as you make the decision to do that, you're going to be supported. There's going to be tons of abundance, and you're going to be happier than you've ever been. So it's like, make a choice, man. Make a choice. Okay? Finances. For my Libras. Yeah, see, you're about to move into a time where you're able to treat yourself. And this is also, too, like, put yourself first. I'm kind of hearing that as well. Like, treat yourself, but, like, put yourself first. Like, make sure that you're making decisions that include you, and make sure that they're mattering to you and you're benefiting from them, and not just the people around you. It's like, put yourself first, treat yourself, love yourself. This is, you know not just self-love in the commercial way that we see it, but really self-love in like making healthy choices, making healthy decisions despite how they make you feel, right? Recognizing that they're healthy, right? Also, some of you need to focus on one thing at a time. Some of you, when it comes to work or like endeavors, I'm kind of just seeing here where you guys need to, um, like, you're just busybodies, or you get distracted very quickly, and you need to start, like, it's not going to be easy. That's not what we're saying. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, but it's like you definitely need to focus on one thing at a time. So don't put the cart before the horse. Take your time, make a to do list, check things off. If you got to take a little break, take a little break, but make sure you're getting back on it, and just try to focus on one thing at a time. Don't try to go into it like multitasking, because maybe that's for some of you when it comes to getting work done, or getting things done. You feel that you can multitask, but every time you do that, you end up wasting more time than you are actually using of value. So it's like you're walking into a season where you're teaching yourself how to work smarter, not harder. So not like, don't try to put so much weight on yourself, and just kind of break things down. If you focus, like they're saying, just focus on one thing at a time. Okay, especially if you're working on a project or something like that. Also, somebody's like, if you're asking for something, or if there's something that you feel like you want, you need to show up for yourself first. And like, because this is all around loving yourself, like, and maybe this is for some of you, maybe your finances, like, you've been like, maybe your finances just aren't where you want them to be right now, or there's financial things that you've been asking for, right? Trying to manifest, but things haven't happened or come in the way that you want them to, and like, they're like, you're not understanding the true value, or the way money works. And like, you how can I say this? You need to put yourself in the vibration. If you want to get more money, you need to raise your vibration. In order to raise your vibration, you have to put yourself, like, it's like the way you feel about yourself matters. The way you talk to yourself, the way you see yourself, the way you introduce yourself, or like, you know, the way you handle yourself or expose yourself and to others matters. That's all a part of like manifesting and what's happening and creating. So there's something about you not loving yourself enough, you not showing up for yourself enough, you not putting enough time or energy into the fields that will actually produce more abundance and um, expand your resources. And if you like, in order to do that, you have to kind of take a step back, because what it is that what you're working what you're worried about now is not what's going to help you fix the problem. It may aid in the future to the abundance, but at the end of the day, if you aren't well, if you don't feel good about yourself, if you don't have a good self-esteem, if you're not confident in what it is that you're doing, if you're still looking for validation outside of it, it's like there's no reason for you to put all the hard work in, because it's going to get taken from you, or something's always going to be able to challenge the position that you're in your life, no matter how successful that you are. So your ancestors and guides are trying to make you bulletproof here. So you really want to take that time, no matter how scary it is. Go sit in the dark, look at yourself, talk to yourself, get to know yourself, love on yourself, attend to yourself, and make sure that your decisions are aligning with what is going to make you happy no matter what. Okay? Ooh, that was something that came out. I kind of felt that. I felt that one, y'all. Because I feel like they were kind of talking to me too. All right. Yeah. This is talking about procrastinators. Get shit done. Get shit done. Get up. Get shit done. You're more than prepared for this. There's rewards here. You get shit done. You're going to be rewarded for it. All is going to be well. You're going to be on your destiny. Things are going to be into tune, right? Start seeking new opportunities. If you have a business, this is new ways to advertise yourself. Start looking for. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you start looking for new ways to make money, or if you have services or talents and stuff like that, start seeing how you can like secure but also stand out within your um area of or line of work in a sense. All right, so what can you offer that nobody else can? For some of you, there's gonna be a light bulb that pops off, and there you go, boo. There you go. Um, and just go with it and make sure you follow through. Get shit done. Don't procrastinate. Don't sleep on yourself. Um, you know, know that you're working on your self confidence, your self awareness, your self love. Understanding that when these moments of anger, confusion, hurt, pain, if you go back to those, your self esteem, your self confidence, how you're feeling, how you're treating yourself at that time, it's going to help you correct the problems that you're going through. Okay? So that's the root. Your self confidence, how you see yourself, how you view yourself. That's the root of the problem. So when you're getting flustered or you're feeling like people are challenging you or going up against you, ask yourself how you feel about you. Okay. Torch. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are definitely ascending. There's definitely some type of spiritual awakening, some sort of kundalini experience that's about to happen. Grand idea, great luck here, great fortune here with this four leaf clover. Yeah, spiritual development, like you're being passed a torch, or you're just being enlightened about a lot of things. And I definitely do see, you're about to be able to have fun. You're about to be able to seek pleasure in all aspects of your life. And you're about to kind of be able to enjoy things, right? And there's some guaranteed success. There's success. So as long as you show up, you treat yourself well, you get shit done, you will be rewarded. You know what I'm saying? There is success in your way. Like, yeah, don't be tempted to lower your standards, right? Pay attention to the red flags. This is within people and opportunities. Make sure that you're reading with fine print. Make sure that you're thinking. Make sure that you're, setting yourself up for the best. You already know. You've already learned not to take shortcuts because shortcuts aren't really shortcuts. They're just longer, more annoying processes. So make sure you're setting yourself up for success. Make sure you're making healthier choices, and all is going to be well. Great things are actually happening. Put yourself in the position, and the way you do that is treating yourself well and showing up for what it is that you want to happen. You have the awareness, you have the enlightenment, you have the torch. So you are being judged as such, though you do. So just be mindful of that too. Okay. Um. Yeah. Let's get into love. What's going on with my love for my Libras? What's going on with my love for my Libras? What's going on with my love for my Libras? What's going on with my love for my Libras? Okay, so we have love yourself first, girl. Ooh, it's in all levels of your life. And it's probably not something that you necessarily want to hear, but it's something that you've been working on and you already know that you've been working on. So you already know where you're falling short. So it's just like, man, step up to the plate. It's just a reinforcement. I know you're tired of hearing it, but you're only tired of hearing it because, like, you're not doing it all the way. And you kind of know, like, stop half-assing yourself because you wouldn't want the universe to half-ass you. And they're still not even going to half-ass you. So just show up for yourself, put your all into it. And I feel like things are going to even themselves out. Yeah, what did I say? There's gonna be some type of heart to heart conversation. In this conversation, pay attention to the red flags because deception is here. You're going to see the deception inside of someone, and you're gonna realize, yeah, I recognize why this happened or why you're here, and you're gonna just be like, yeah. So, being that I recognize this, it's time for us to 86 this thing and go boop. So yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a heart to heart conversation where you're just gonna be loving yourself first and kind of asserting your boundaries and kind of forgiving and learning, right? This is more so like you implementing the lessons that you've learned, right? Because I feel like you learn these lessons and you were aware of them, but then you're tested. And so now you're like, kind of showing up to the test and kind of saying, I'm not going to be immature. I'm not going to be childish about this, but I'm going to be honest. And honestly, I don't see this working for me. And because like this isn't in alignment of me loving myself. And there's something that I really truly want for, and I really truly want to see and go towards, and I have to get out of this cycle. And it seems like you're going to continue to just help me be in this cycle, and I have to get out of it because it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. And I want to live my truth. I want to speak my truth. I want to live within my purpose. And so I'm going to go towards my great fortune and my guaranteed success. And that's kind of without you. So I have to leave you alone so I can go ahead and get shit done because my rewards are coming in. And so right now I need to just be treating myself well, and I need to be having fun and saving money and showing up for myself and my business and my community. And so I don't have time for this, right? Because you are giving me the energy of deception and confusion, and even though I may not have all of the answers to what's going on, I'm aware enough to know that this isn't for me at this time. So I send you peace, I send you love, but I can't do this anymore. And I feel like that's what you're gonna be telling somebody. Rewind it back if that's something that you'd like. Just if you need to just say it, girl. um, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. This person's just flighty. Like they're up and down, they're inconsistent. Yeah, they keep telling you, I want to work on things. I want to build something with you. And though they have potential, they're not actually doing it, right? But they kind of see that I think they feel like, oh, if I just kind of like give her the attention that like if I like she's so nice, or like this energy of like you're kind of a pushover, right? And so they kind of feel as though they you can push over on you. And yeah, even with this Knave of Wands here, yeah, they can get whatever they want. They can seduce you, and that's all you need. And they don't have to give you the proper recognition that you deserve. And they really think that that's okay. Uh, but they don't recognize that you're in hermit mode and you're actually not saying anything or coming off as like as people would in their relationships prior is because there's something that you're more like you're aware of and you're actually paying attention because you're planning on how to like be like, wait, what is the lesson that I'm learning to from this? Because I don't want to come off harsh or mean. I actually want to understand the lesson that's coming from this because this has happened to me before. And so it's like you're taking a in a more mature approach, and they're not aware of that, and they're mistaking it as like a you're being a pushover, and so they're kind of trying to take advantage of you. But it's gonna be like a what's that song? Hold up before you come. You know that Queen song, that Queen and DDG song. Hold up. Go listen to that song. It's like right before you call me, hold up. Right before you touch me, hold up. Right before you let me hit the pause on it, hit the brakes on it. Whoa, whoa, hold up. Cause it's like, hold up. Like, cause you really thought I was stupid. But the fact that you thought I was stupid, it's just like, So yeah, you're gonna be canceling somebody soon here in your love life. It's it's something that's supposed to happen. This test came for a reason. Stand up, show up for yourself, continue to learn what it is that you learn. Take this as a lesson, forgive this person, but move on. Don't cave in. Don't lower your standards because, yeah, the flags are there, so accept them. Something's over, something is dead. There is a reward on the other side of this, so that should motivate you to just stand your ground and be the boss bitch you already know. All right? So, last messages for my Libras. Last messages for my Libras. There. What's the last messages for the Libras? Yeah, see? So yeah, so some of you kind of like what I was saying. Um you're balancing out this sabotage. So recognize that. Because your choices and your decisions ultimately got you to this point. That's something that you understand, and that's something that you recognize, and you're understanding how you're going to correct the parts that you've played in the game, and you're balancing out the scales. Right, here's your card. You're learning how to balance out the scales. You're kind of moving to a rite of passage and rite of maturity within yourself, which is I think is just perfect because you're the Libra. It's like you are justice. So, um, you know, fairness, right? That giving and receiving, that equal give and take is about to come in, and I think that's something that you need to stand on and stand firm on because it's a part of your belief system. It's a part of your moral code. It's a part of your character, and it's something that has gotten you thus far. And so continue to make better choices and move away from what was and walk into who you are now. Like, who you are, who you will be. You know, this is radical rebirth. You're leading your own path. You're stepping into it. You're holding the crown, and everyone is very proud of you. You're being supported and loved and guided at this time. And don't be hard on yourself, but just make better choices, make healthy decisions. Choose you, man, because I think that's the only that's like it's not like you're not making choices like that are intentionally hurting you or hurting others. You're not doing that at all. It's just that like whenever you choose to give your time to someone else and not give it back to you, your business, what it is that you truly want to nurture, grow, it takes away from you. You sabotage yourself, and you know that, and you're aware of that. That's something that you've been trying to balance out and fight. And so it's this is love you first, live you first, be you first, and fuck who's not in line. Period. Like, and that's what it is. So congratulations. It will all be okay. It's not gonna be comfortable. It, but it is going to be like something that you're going to be very proud of yourself for in the future. So I send you love and light and just, the best wishes on your journey, Libra. And yeah, I hope this message helped you. Definitely let me know in the comments how it resonated. Um, Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like this video for more videos like this. If you like a personal reading, head over to AmberCarolynn.com and also hit up the tip jar if you're feeling generous. If you want to follow me on any of my social medias, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff, head to the description box below. I'm going to get out of your hair. I'm sending you guys peace, love, and light. And yeah, good luck with everything. Bye. Have a good one.